We from the Mystic Rose Collective are here with you today to share our messages of love, peace, healing, and harmony. Today, the message that we have for you is embodying the divine feminine, the goddess energy, the feminine that is available to all of you, regardless of your sex or gender. Every person who incarnates has access to both divine feminine and divine masculine frequencies, and they show up in different ways. The divine feminine shows up in the receptive mode. It shows up in being able to tap into your intuition, to receive, to nurture, to cultivate, to create. And while the divine masculine energies of structure and doing and create and progressing and creating in its own way are also very important. What we have seen in your cultures and societies is a leaning more towards the masculine side, and the feminine needs to have her own moment to shine. You are in an age where people are awakening to their psychic abilities. They are awakening to the truth of who they are. They are awakening to what is truly going on in the cosmos. And while there is much to be revealed still, it is this recognition that your humanity is on the precipice of something major. And in order to cross this threshold and enter into a new realm and a new way of being, the divine feminine must be embodied. There is the need for this because the divine feminine will help usher you through in a way that is loving and harmonious. And not to say that the divine masculine cannot be loving and harmonious, but unfortunately, sometimes the masculine is corrupted and it is embodied in a way that is toxic. And while this can happen with the feminine as well, what we are saying is that there are more of you who are open to the goddess energy right now. And that is a beautiful thing. And so we encourage you to call us in. Call in the deities that you feel most connected to. Call in the spiritual mothers that you feel most connected to. Call in Kuan Yin, call in Mother Mary, call in Mary Magdalene, call in Isis, call in Bridget, call in Diana, call in whoever you feel most aligned with. Bring their energy into your body and into this realm and let them be the way showers, the ones that show you how to move forward into this new paradigm in the most harmonious and loving and compassionate way. That is what this world needs at this time. Although there are so many of you who are empaths and who are sensitive to the energies and frequencies and emotions and needs of others, the world needs more of that, more, so that all decisions are being made through the lens of what is in alignment with the highest good of all, instead of what is in alignment with the highest good of few. And even then, those few who are benefiting at the expense of the others, it is not in alignment with their highest good because they are enacting energies of greed and of distortion. And so while they may feel they are benefiting in one realm, and that is the physical realm. They are not benefiting in the spiritual realm or in the realm of development, of oneness. And that was what the feminine can help with, is remembering your divine union and connection with all that is, with all the people, with all the plants, with all the animals, with all the earth, with all of the different realms, with the one, with the unified field of love and consciousness. And so the more that you are embodying the divine feminine, the more that you are receptive to her wisdom, to her frequencies, to her way of being in this world in a very loving and fluid and open and receptive and creative way, the more the world will prosper, the more that the world will evolve in a heart-based frequency, in the frequencies of love and compassion and joy and unity and peace. And there are many of you who hold peace in your heart. If you are listening to this, you are one of those people. We know that. And what we wish to do is to reach the people who are living in fear. And we know that that is difficult because they are not in resonance with this message as of yet. But you, the person who is listening to this, can help radiate that frequency everywhere that you go. By being the walking embodiment of love, you are helping shape the physical realm in that image, in that frequency, in that vibration of love. And so we encourage you to continue to call this into your mind, your body, your soul, your heart, and to walk through the world always asking, am I in the embodiment of love in this moment? Is what I'm thinking a loving thought? Is what I'm saying a loving thought? Is what I'm doing a loving action? And while we do not expect perfection, we encourage awareness and to recognize when you are more in the frequency of fear, to shift your attention to that of love, so that that is what you are radiating, so that you are creating the life that you want for yourself, and you're helping the world create a more harmonious picture for everybody else. And the divine feminine can help you with that. So to invoke the divine feminine, all you need to do is what we have encouraged you to do with invoking love. Get into a quiet space, take some deep breaths, and set an intention. I am open to the divine feminine. I'm asking for the divine feminine to pour her love and her frequency into me. I am the embodiment of the divine feminine. I am a walking goddess. And even if you are a person who identifies as being male, you can still harness the goddess energy. There is nothing wrong with that. In fact, we encourage it. We promote that. The divine feminine is not just for women or those who identify as women. It is for all. Just as the divine masculine is not just for men. It is for all. And how it shows up, how you configure these two frequencies into your mind, body, and soul will be different for everyone. And we know that. There are some people who they incarnated to be more of the doers and the planners and the structure makers. And so they are more aligned with the masculine. And then there are others who came here and incarnated to be more of the receivers and the intuitives and the creators, and they will be more aligned with the divine feminine. But that does not mean that those who are aligned to one space or the other do not need the other. They do. Because to enact something, you must receive the inspiration. To create something, you must have the structure. Do you see the harmony that works between these two frequencies and why it is necessary to make space and create room and to embody both? But for so long, the divine feminine has been forgotten. She has been dismissed. She has been put down. She's been seen as weaker. She has been seen as not as necessary. And in this new age, we are saying she is very necessary. She always has been. She always will be. There's much to say. about the divine feminine. But for today, what we want you to know is that to be the walking embodiment of love, call her in. Mother yourself, mother others, mother the world. And when we say this, we are not saying in a smothering way. We are saying this in a loving and compassionate and nurturing way, especially towards herself. That is very important work to do, is to see your inner children and to give them the love and the compassion and nurturance that they need. And so bring in the Divine Mother and walk through this world looking through the eyes of love. We love you. We're proud of you. We're excited for this journey that you are embarking on. And we are here to support you every step of the way. And with that, our message is complete.